What up, people? Archangel here, aka Project, bringing you guys this new video. Talk about Destiny again, more or less of continuing what I said in my previous video about Destiny, the comparisons with Halo. But this time, the hypocrisy around the two titles. As in, people don't like Halo. There's a lot of people who don't like Halo and says that Halo's a bad game. They don't like the mechanics of the game, the feel of the game, the time period of the game, and just anything you can come up with to not like the game. But there's these same people are interested in Destiny, and why I call them hypocrites, because they're virtually the same game. Destiny looks like Halo. The way the characters move, the way that they bob is similar to Halo. The way the enemies move around is similar to the Halo Covenant. You know, it looks exactly like a Halo game, which is a different skin. And I'll wager any amount of money that it feels just like Halo as well. You can tell by the movement of the characters that it probably has the exact same movement of Halo. And like I said in my video before, that's not a bad thing if you like me, who is a big fan of Halo. If you like me, if you're someone who actually liked the mechanics of Halo and the movement of Halo. My point is, if you hated Halo, you don't like Halo, how can you possibly like a game that's similar to Halo? You know, this is Bungie. Bungie, they're not going to change up the entire game, their entire work ethic, and their entire idea just to be different from Halo. You know, you don't have to reinvent the wheel when you make a video game. That's my point. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. They don't have to redesign every single aspect to make a new IP. They can still go ahead with what they had before, just a different name, a different story, and different characters. And that's virtually all Destiny is compared to Halo. Imagine Halo as an MMO first-person shooter in a different universe or a different title. That's Destiny. You know, that's the fact. Some people are denying that because they want to justify that they hated Halo and liked Destiny. But come on, be honest with you. When you look at these trailers of Destiny, and you look at the characters of Destiny, you look at the movement of the enemies, how can you sit there and not notice that it looks exactly like the movement of Halo, looks exactly like how Halo gameplay plays out, just in a massive multiplayer element? You know, it's clear as day, and it's one of the things that people are blind to notice. That, and people just want to denounce one thing while accepting something else. Like I said, you see this all over YouTube with hypocrites. You know, like The Legend of Thunder. You know, I'm not trying to call Thunder out, but he says how much he hates campers and shit like that, but he supports Black Worm, who is a camper. You know, and that's the same thing with this. You hate one game, but then a game that's similar to it, you like. Another game to compare: Call of Duty and Titanfall. Titanfall and Call of Duty are very similar, with the exceptions of hardcore and Titans. But people will say Titanfall is bad and Call of Duty is good, or Titanfall is good and Call of Duty is bad. They feel exactly the same. They don't feel that much different from each other. And that's my point with these two games. They may look different in terms of, you know, different character skins, might not be the same name, might have your own name or a custom name or anything like that, but it's still the same mechanics. It's still the same game under the hood. Under the hood, Destiny is Halo. You know, that's just that. Bungie can't shake that. Bungie can't shake the fact that this is Halo under the hood, and they're not trying to, because they want the Halo fanbase to play their game. Because they had one of the biggest fan bases in gaming. You know, I think those Forbes or some article that said the Halo fan base is just as big as a Mario fan base, as a Zelda fan base, as Pokemon fan base. This is one of the biggest fan bases in gaming, so of course you want them to play your game, because you are the one who started that fan base. Not 343, you, Bungie. You start the fan base, you want them to play your game. So that's why it's not a bad thing that the game is similar to Halo, that the game looks like Halo, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it feels like Halo, just in an MMO aspect. You know, picture Halo as MMO, and it'll be exactly the same as Destiny. That's why 343 can't make a Halo MMO, because it would be too similar to Destiny, just a different title. That's why Destiny isn't just your standard FPS game, because it would just be Halo. You have to change it. You have to change something to it, so where people don't think it's Halo. and the change they did to it was make it MMO. And again, I'm not saying anything bad about Destiny at all. I'm not. I'm just saying that there's people out there who hated Halo so much and thinks of a terrible game, but are so hyped up for Destiny when it's exactly the same game. Just a different story, a different universe, and different skins on the characters. Like, remember what's about Battlefield 4? The Battlefield 4 seems like Call of Duty and Battlefield skin. That's all Destiny is. It's Halo in another skin. That's what the game is. And you people who disagree with that are going to find out one day, spending $60 for the game and sit there playing it, and they realize it's exactly the same as Halo. And they tell you it's not the same thing as Halo, but they're probably just lying to themselves to justify what their belief is on Halo and on Destiny, because they're the same game. They're not the same game in terms of the story, not the same game in terms of the universe. They're the same game under the hood. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the grand scheme of the game itself, the biggest thing of the game, just under the hood. Under the hood, this is Halo. Under the hood, this is Marathon. Under the hood, this is what we've been playing of Bungie for so long. That's why this game will succeed, and that's why Activision was so willing to give Bungie $500 million to make this game. They put $500 million into Destiny. Why? Because Activision is confident that this game will fucking succeed. They're confident that so many people will buy this game from the Halo universe, as well as the Call of Duty universe, and just people in general who want to play a new IP will go ahead and buy this game. This game is gonna fucking succeed. Whether or not it's good or not is unknown. We'll find out when the beta starts in July and when the full game comes out in the fall. But for what we know, this game looks like it's going to succeed. The pre-orders are already freaking up. This game is on pace to be a very good game. Activision is so confident, not just that $500 million put into the game. Activision is so confident. They went along to say this is going to be the best new IP this decade. Ubisoft said the same thing about Watch Dogs, which I fucking highly doubt. But Activision could make this game one of the best this decade, especially considering the fact that Activision is letting Bungie control this game fully. Bungie fully controls this game. Bungie isn't like Sledgehammer or Treyarch or Infinity Ward. Those three companies are completely under the grasp of Activision. Bungie, not the same way. Bungie has full control, therefore this game cannot be fucked up by Activision's interference. This game is on Bungie. If it fails, it's on Bungie. If it succeeds, it's on Bungie. But Activision will also be rewarded for it because they're publishers. Anyways, guys, this video, I didn't want to make it this long in the first place, but I just wanted to get that out. Minor rant, and I'm not calling anybody out, even though I did take a stab at Legend of Thunder. I'm just saying, if you want to hate a game, hate everything that game spawns out, because Destiny is literally a spawn of Halo, just like Halo is a spawn of Marathon. They're spawns of each other, just like Mass Effect. You play Mass Effect, you play Dragon Age, they're exactly the same mechanically, besides the fact that Mass Effect takes place in the future and Dragon Age takes place in Middle Ages. So you have rockets and laser beams versus swords. That's the only difference between those two games. That's the only difference between Halo and Destiny. They're different games on the skin, but underneath the skin, they're the same. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a good day. This is Archangel Prodigy. Peace out.